Warriors win. We did not deserve it, folks. We got so lucky. We were up 31 on the Rockets in the second quarter. We were up 28 at halftime. And guess what? In the second half, we shot basically 25%. They shot above 50%. They had a 14-0 run to start the fourth quarter, and we almost lost that game, a game we should have won. Yes, there was no Steph Curry, but this team balled out in the second half. We're going to break it all down for you on Warriors Digest. We have a whole chat here. This is exactly after the live stream. Say hi to the chat fans if you're watching after the fact. Chat fans, say hi to the people watching after the fact. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest, please subscribe. We do live streams all the time. And you want to be a part of it. Warriors win 127-121. Folks, this is what matters. This is what matters most. You got to look at this. Look at this right here. 127-121. Look at this. At halftime, up 71-45, a 99% chance to win. At fourth quarter, 98% chance to win, 96-80. And then look at this. 96-93. This absolutely started destroying us in that second half and became through. We played so well throughout the game until that second half. I said on the live stream, if we take our foot off the gas, this is what's going to happen. That's what it did. Give credit to our team. Give credit to Draymond Green, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Give credit to Wiggins, 15 points, 3 rebounds. Give credit to Moody. And again, 17 minutes. I don't know why he didn't play the second half. I really hope somebody asked him I hope somebody asked Steve Kerr what happened to Moody. He started a game 2 of 2 from 3 and was non-existent. Did not play the second half. Besides GP2, he played the least amount of minutes. Maybe he got hurt. I have no idea, but it's crazy. It's crazy that Moody didn't play that second half or overtime. Kaminga, give him credit right there. Money flow. Kaminga took over in overtime. He had 6 points in overtime, 6 or 8 points. I think it was 6. He showed why he's worth that $35 million that he wants. 23 points, plus 18, 6 rebounds, 5 on the defensive board. Hield, 27 points, 6 of 10 from 3. And was really our 7 rebounds, was really our point guard after the fact. Rockets, give them credit, folks. They were down big at halftime. They came out and wanted to win that game. They came back from down 31. Smith Jr., 21 points. Segun, 14 points, 10 rebounds. But the player of the game for the Rockets, Eason, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. That really was the big person that helped them out. Thompson, 18 points and 34 minutes. Rolled his ankle. Look how many minutes Eason played. He was on the minutes restriction. They said goodbye for that. Starters, look how they did. Waters didn't do too much. Looney didn't do crazy amount. 7 rebounds. You got to look at this stat sheet, folks. Come on. Again, put in the chat what you're thinking, but look at this stat sheet. This is what's crazy. This is why the Rockets almost won the game, or why the Warriors lost it. We had 50 free throws. We're not a free throw team. We average around 10 to 12 a game. We average 60% from the free throw line. 75% from the free throw line. 18th in the NBA. We had 50 free throws. This is not normal. And you made 32 of them. 18 missed free throws to shoot 64%. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. We made another 14 free throws, which is great. But imagine if we made 5 more, 10 more, 15 more, you win this game. You have to make the charity strike. This is the only reason we won this game. Our threes were the same. Our basic field goals were the same. But you look at the rebounds. Rebounds, very similar. Turnovers, I say we got to be below 15 to win. We were basically at 6 or 7 to start the fourth quarter and then double that fourth quarter in overtime. 18 points conceded. Brutal. Points in the paint, lost by 10. First half, we dominated them. In the second half, with all the turnovers, you know what happened? They got back into it. Give Kaminga his flowers. He put the team on his back in that second half. The Warriors should never have let this game get in. Again, look at this if you didn't see. 8 points in overtime for the Warriors, 2 for Houston. But 38-38, 25-23. We gave up 43 points in the first half. We gave up 37 in the third quarter, 39 in the fourth. They basically doubled their output in the third quarter and fourth quarter than they did the whole first half. Brutal. I get Steph Curry's not there. He's not your closer. This team is relatively young, but you have experience with Hield. You have experience with Wiggins. You have experience with Green. You have experience with Looney, Kaminga at this point, Moody, Anderson. You can't give up that in the second half. This team took the foot off the gas, and they're lucky they didn't get caught. They're absolutely lucky they did not get caught and lose this game. This is the matter of you being a play-in team. I'm going to make myself big for this because this is really important. This is the matter of you being a play-in team, and the matter of you being a playoff team or not making it. You have to win these games. When you are up 31 points in the second quarter, this new NBA, it goes like this. You make 4 threes, you create a couple turnovers, a 30-point lead becomes an 18-point lead, and then it becomes 22, and then it's down to 12. It shrinks a lot. I get it. But when you're up 31 and you're up 28 at halftime, you got to win that game. We're lucky to win this. And this is why the Warriors are proving they're a different team than last year. They usually lose this game last year, the past couple of years. So give them credit, give Kuminga credit in overtime for taking over. But the fact that even got that close is concerning. All right, we got to check out some of the tweets because these tweets are crazy. Look at this, folks. Can you guys see my screen? Let me pull this up. Look at this. 3 large Jonathan Kuminga's 2s in overtime, spinning fade, lefty layup, another lefty layup, helped them win. Record is 5-1, which is great. Podziemski delivered in the end of the fourth quarter. We win without Steph Curry. Now they move to Washington. Should be an easy win. But you played an extra 5 minutes. You gained experience. But the fact that it took that is not okay. Warriors 31-point halftime lead. Rockets 13-0 to start the fourth. Brutal. Cannot happen. You look at another guy we love, Dalton Johnson from SBC. Look at this. This is what you love to see. Kaminga carried the team in this overtime. Oops. Can you guys see this? Yeah. Kaminga carried the team in overtime, and he's getting love from his team. They know he put the team on his back. They know that he is the reason they won this game in overtime. This is exactly what I want to see. Draymond with the senior leadership saying, bro, this is how you earn your money. Yes, maybe you don't come on. You haven't started the past couple games, but you're earning your keep. You want to play at the end. Would you rather start and not play at the end like Moody, or do you rather be on the bench and play in overtime when it matters? Kaminga off the bench, 23 points, 6 in overtime, 7-12 shooting. It's just great to see. Absolutely great to see. He earned his $35 million today. I say that for a fact. Hopefully, we'll get some post-game stuff on here. If not, again, subscribe. We'll have a video tomorrow. Slow-mo in overtime. Massive shot right here. You see why they call him slow-mo? That's absolutely crazy. I don't know how he does it. And then we'll show you one of Kaminga's. Again, you can tell he worked on this stuff in the offseason. Getting a hand in the face, jumping over, and scoring. Let me get there. So here's a cool thing as well. Career team wins with a player or without a player. Steph Curry, number 1. When he's playing, 64% of the time, the Warriors win. When he's not playing, 35% of the time, the Warriors lose. That's a 28% differential. That's the biggest differential ever in the NBA for one player. Well, it's going down a bit today because the Warriors won, which is awesome. But this is a crazy stat. And the Warriors have a 30-point lead in 3 different games this season. There's 6 games in the season. Well, they almost blew one today. Thankfully, they didn't. They did not blow one. Hallelujah. But it really was not looking good with how that was going on. But Dubs win, which is the most important. In the chat, Bud Dice, why does Steve Kerr hate Moody? I have absolutely no idea. I have to think something happened where he was hurt because there's no reason he didn't play that much in the second half. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. The chat also saying, in case you can't see this in the live, imagine if we hit at least 10 more free throws. Exactly what I said. You need to hit free throws on the road. You can't let that happen. Thank you for agreeing. Moody was rolling. Kerr didn't play him. Strange. I completely agree. Trayce barely played. He went a little bit more small ball. JK about to get paid. We'll see about that a while ago. Free throw percentage, terrible. So Warriors got lucky. I shouldn't be able to say that because they're up 31, but they almost blew the game. They were up 31, and they almost blew the game. Now they go on to Washington. This should be a blowout. Let me pull this up again. 1 second. Let me share my screen for you guys. This was the first game of a big road trip. So you take the win at the Rockets, 11-4. Monday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, they play the Wizards. And then the massive game, the biggest game early part of the season, Warriors at the Celtics. Steve Kerr, Jason Tatum, Olympics. You know Boston fans are going to go hard on that. Hard on that. In addition, I think Steph Curry's back for this game. He did on-court stuff before this game. Same with Melton. Wiggins came back from a couple game absence. And the Cavs, 6-0. Then you have them 2 days later on Friday. And then 2 days after that, next Sunday, you have the Thunder. And then 2 days after that, you have the Mavericks at home. 3 days off. And then you got the Grizzlies. It's coming thick and fast, folks. These next games are going to be wild, wild, wild. Oh. Whew. Let's see if we got anything post-game on the Warriors, any press conferences. It might be too quick. Here we go. We got something for you guys. So let me know if you can hear this. Podziemski talking about the big win. Let me blow this up, turn the sound on. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear this. So I can see that you guys are saying no audio. What he basically was saying right there, I'll relay it, is when Steph is not out there, I have to be the guy. I have to be the one to be the floor general. I have to be the one to take initiative. I got to be one to make the offense happen. And you saw in overtime, you saw in the fourth quarter, he was doing the layups. He was getting in the paint, backing his people in. So let me listen to the second part and I'll relay it. They're asking him, what does it mean to win a heart attack game? The other games you won by double digits. First game on the road, big road trip. You win a game after being up big. And then you blew the lead. You took the W home still in overtime. What does it mean? He said that basically last year we were up 15-20 and we blew the lead a lot. I mean, how many of us know about that? We're stressing out over how many games last year, losing hair because the Warriors blew a lead. He said this shows we're resilient. We have good chemistry. We don't back down. We can face adversity, especially without some of our top players, aka Steph. We're able to get the W. I see in the chat something about Trayce, so let's show this as well. Let me share my screen again. We go back entire screen. Trayce Jackson-Davis, only 13 minutes. Moody, only 17. I mean, what I think the reason is Eason had a big game, and I think that it just was a matchup problem for Trayce Jackson-Davis. Maybe that's the same thing with Moody as well. I think Moody deserved to play more, but that would be my reason why Looney didn't play that much. I don't know if anything else is coming out in terms of press conference. Draymond gets his first double-double of the season. Let's show you guys this as well. Let me share my screen, making sure I can get you guys everything you want. So we got the players dabbing up after the game is over. Jerry Stackhouse with Eason. Hey, Eason had a great game, showing him love for the way he balled out. Absolute respect. I completely agree with that. So this was just a crazy game. Warriors got lucky. They did not deserve to win this game. Has Anthony Slater posted anything else? Let's just see. He's usually in the press conference area. No, not yet. Okay. So, folks, I'm asking you to do a thing. If you haven't, please subscribe to Warriors Digest. Tomorrow morning, I will put out a video with some press conference recap talking about the game, what happened to Moody, what happened to Trayce Jackson-Davis. But, folks, Warriors got the W after being down. After being up 31 points, after being up 20.5, Warriors got the win. One, say lucky we blew them out. You got to say lucky. Rockets, we blew them out in the first half. Rockets blew us out in the second half, and we won overtime. So give us credit for being resilient. Looked like the Rockets just, ran out of steam towards the end. So now, if you were here the whole time on the watch party, thank you so much. If you just came for the post-game recap, I appreciate you. Please subscribe to Warriors Digest. My name's Randy Silver. Check out my personal YouTube for all my sports reporting stuff. And please subscribe to Warriors Digest for Warriors News Daily. We got it thick and thin, baby. Guess what? Warriors 5-1. Let's go. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.